The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Kardasim Podcast.
Hey, so glad to be
So
here.
aggressive with the okay, like it's like you're cutting them off.
I wasn't cutting
What
off
if they
anybody.
were like,
Nobody
wow,
was talking.
can't wait to listen to the
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, got it.
We like just started and you were trying to
like
argue.
the
Yeah,
actual
like,
definition
what is
of Khloe.
What is your... Oh, please. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was actually interrupted, and I wasn't interrupting anybody. We're going to get into segment 1, listener response. And just side note, you can go to shopsimgm.com to get some watermelon merch.
If you want to be so watermelon
So there's that. Give us your
money.
First question or comment is from, it's very long, is Jet
Wow.
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Jet Schroeder. Hola Kardasim. I have a few questions for you. At first, the host, Honey Watermelon Sister.
The most.
It says, what? Okay, well, don't worry about the most because they spelled my name Khloe.
Yeah, there is an H in her name.
I think you're talking about me.
They still try to give you a compliment.
Yeah, they were trying to say
If
you
you're
were
going to
the
give
most.
me a compliment, please.
Chloe,
spell my
wow.
name right. But I love you. I love you for it.
That could have just been a simple slip of the finger.
I like this boy. I like this boy that doesn't notice me and also is kind of into my best friend. Wow. It's kind of a sticky situation.
You should just give up on that.
I got his snap. Red flag. But now we only send black pictures what can I do that so that we talk? Should we answer that first before we go to the next question that he has here, or he or she or they?
Black pictures.
Yeah.
I guess that's like, you guys aren't hip with it. Black pictures are like,
I don't even know what to say to that.
maybe that's supposed to be like blank pictures, like, the naughty kind of, I don't know.
Or maybe we're out of the loop and that's the thing.
You
I
two
don't
are more into
understand.
black pictures.
Okay, moving on from that, because I don't know what you mean by that, but
Well, why don't you try, before you continue, Jet, with the rest of your long message, like, why don't you try just like starting a conversation with the boy and like be like, how was your day?
do kids call these days?
No, I don't even call these days.
Wow.
When you try to call me,
I grew up in a time where
when you try to
people
call
online.
me, I literally drove to your house and broke your cell phone, which you replaced that afternoon. So it was whatever.
Yeah, but I still have my information on it. You broke my SIM card.
Yeah, I did, because you called me, and there's nothing more rude than calling. Like, don't you agree, Kourtney?
I was just calling to wake you up.
It just takes too long to like press the button.
To pull out your phone, press the button.
I just said you're a stupid bitch and wake up. Anyway,
yeah, don't ever wake me, Khloe.
moving on. Next, this is the same person. Next, the ... Okay, sister Kourtney.
Wow.
If you were a vampire, which sister of all Kardashians would you get your blood from?
That's easy.
That's a very
Like suck their blood.
Yeah. Well, I would have the most nutrition in my body.
I'd go for the youngest.
But would it kill you guys?
I don't know.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think there's like a supply amount, like a quota.
This is such a left turn on this question.
Yeah, that
about
is very
wanting
different
to-
from
About
liking a
sending
boy.
black pictures.
Are you going to send like? Are you a vampire? Like,
Yeah.
is this person trying to hook up with this boy and suck their blood?
Yeah, this is some.
I think
this
that's
is some
where
Twilight
this is.
stuff
I
here.
think this is where it connects.
I'll probably suck Kylie's blood.
Why?
She has the most money.
Okay, but it's not
Wow.
about money. It's
about like what kind of nutrients.
I go
It
for
would-
Kylie
it would
because she's the
be-
youngest.
Yeah,
it
but
would
I
be
have
very
the-
rich blood.
I have the healthiest body though.
Okay.
Like the most I would
Cam.
have the most sought after blood if
Right.
I was to be like sucked blood from.
You do blood facials with other people's blood. So I wouldn't you don't use your own blood for that.
It's called seeking and preserving.
But why don't you use your own
Chloe.
blood if it's so rich and healthy?
Because mine
need to
needs to
outsource
stay
it.
in my body.
Okay. Anyway, you should go.
But if it were to be sucked out and drank, then I would sell it.
Anyway.
You look like
Listen,
you-
don't sell anything. You suck at selling
You stepped
stuff.
out of a horror film. is all I need to say when I saw you.
Okay.
Vampire Kim. Just
I
call
agree.
me Snackula because I'm a snack.
Wow.
I agree that I would also go for Kylie's blood because she's just the youngest and she has the most like riper blood. It's riper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've never
listen,
been
we're just answering.
so slapped in the face by my sisters than in this moment.
Wow. Okay, moving on to the next one. It's from Orange Chicken. Love that.
Delicious.
Is that an
Not
orange
so much
chicken?
the soda, but I love the chicken.
No, the orange. Anything orange is like good. Orange chicken, orange watermelon. Believe it or not, that's a thing.
I don't think it is.
It is.
It actually is, I
orange
think.
soda.
All right.
Shut up. Okay, that's called a that's not a
Delicious
watermelon.
item.
That's not a watermelon. That's
No.
a cantaloupe.
No, that's what?
There better be a question in
Orange.
Are you saying an orange watermelon is a cantaloupe?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Look it up, Chloe. An orange watermelon is when you have a watermelon and then you stuff it with an orange.
Okay, moving on. Hi, you all. I am a small business owner selling skincare and makeup products. Kim,
Good for
listen up. Maybe you
you.
can learn something.
Good for you.
I recently started to sell Glow, Glow, Glow. Oh, God. Products
Good.
in my store.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, honey.
We've been sending them out.
Big mistake. Number one. I'll tell you right now, don't do that.
How about you read the rest of the comment, Chloe?
I don't need to know that they're ruining their lives.
It's gonna go downhill, I'm sure.
It already has. However, it has been only 1 week. I have received 150 complaints, 75 lawsuits accusing me ruining their skin,
Wow.
and now the city council is charging me $500,000 for causing a risk to public health.
Wow.
I tried to contact Glow 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 Service Center. Oh, sweetie. No one was responding. I am just a distributor of Glow 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 products. I am not the one who makes it. Kim, could you do something to help me? I'm about to be bankrupt.
You know what? First of all, that's a personal problem.
Kim, your product
They're
cost them over
Here's the thing.
$500,000.
When we distribute Glow 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 to these small little businesses, it is your responsibility to make sure the customer is happy. It is out of my hands by the time you get our product.
As if the
So
product ever touched your hand because you know how toxic it is.
out of my hands. And those 150 complaints are nothing compared to the 300 satisfied customers I'm sure you have. So 75 lawsuits, like, get on my level. Until you reach 100 a day, that's nothing.
100 a day for
Like, this
damages.
This is called being a business owner. Like, learn how to roll with the kicks and do.
Kim, you are being so not watermelon
If you're
right now.
we give you a specific number to call when we give it to distributors. So there's the regular Glow 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 service center. And we all know how
Trash.
that works.
Trash.
That works very well.
Trash.
I don't
Very
know.
successful.
I don't know how you're not in prison right now.
And then there's the personal number
Money.
there's the professional number you're supposed to call, which is given to you on the receipt of the order of the distribution.
Orange Chicken, I feel so bad for you having to deal with just being a distributor of this toxic material. I will say that if you've been listening to our podcast for a long time, I've told you not to do business with them. So yeah,
Yeah.
it is kind of on you for not listening to what I
there
said.
have been several caution warnings.
There doesn't
from
need to
Hundred.
be any caution, but like
Yes, there does.
you must have tampered with the products too, because those
Oh
come
my
guaranteed to work.
Yeah, to work.
Yeah.
They
Stop
worked.
shifting the blame.
They did exactly what you set them
If
up to do.
those customers didn't read the directions, I don't know how many times I have to say this. Read the directions. If something says a skin cleanser, do not put it on your skin.
Do you even hear yourself talking?
Who's the successful businesswoman here?
I don't know, the
Thank
woman
you.
who deals with lawsuits every day.
The question is, are you going to help this person? Are you going to help
No.
Orange Chicken?
No.
Wow.
But
Orange
we can,
Chicken, I'm
we
so
could,
sorry.
I could really go for some orange chicken after this.
Shut your mouth. And maybe this person should do a recall so they can get their money back.
They can't. It's a one-time deal.
You are unbelievable. Okay, moving on to person 306.
Or 306.
Person
Or
306.
306.
Person 306. Hi, Kardasim. First of all, thank you, Kim. Your
You're welcome.
makeup saved my life.
Wow.
Literally.
It's about time.
I want to hear how.
Yeah, me too. When I put the powder on my face, it stung like crazy. Some even got in my eyes. But later that day, some burglars broke into my house. One of them came towards me, so I threw the powder at his face. It stung his eyes so badly, and now they are in jail. Now I have a better alternative to pepper spray.
Wow.
Question for all of you.
Awesome.
That's not how.
Like I said, Kim, you have a knack for creating
That's
things like
not how it's
weaponry,
supposed to be used. I'm just gonna
bioweapons.
edit
Look
their thing
into
a little
it.
bit and be like, it was a great product.
Yeah, and what you're gonna do? You're gonna read over me, and no one can be able to tell. All
That's
right.
what's
Well, when I
called-
take this and I put it on my site, I'm just going to say,
Oh, well, everybody's listening to the podcast, and no one goes to your site. Okay.
wow.
Question for all of you: shag, marry, kill. Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, Lana Del Rey. Extra for Kim. Please make more. It will make me a fighter and survivor, just like Khloe.
Wow.
Love y'all. Listen,
Make more,
No.
make
I'm a
more
fighter and
power.
survivor without that.
I will make more powder, but it is
Powder.
not for pepper spray uses. Yes, it does burn, but that's because it's getting rid of the bacteria that we naturally have
Kim,
on
No,
our skin.
it's
Take
actually
the win.
burning your skin.
And it burns away fungus. If you leave it on too long, yes, it will start to go for your
And
skin.
they literally threw it at the
Yes.
burglars, and their face started to burn the minute it hit them.
Well, no.
So that would be the same thing
You have to
if it
do- you
happened
have-
to
that's
person
why-
306.
If you read the instructions, it says put the powder on your face, make sure you have a towel, a moist towelette. In your other hand, you wipe it immediately, and then boom, it's clean. And you check for not damage,
Sure.
but you check for beautiful new
is
skin.
that what you do when you use it?
Well, I don't always have to use my products because
You should.
this is about helping other people, not myself.
Next
Kourtney.
time we're in
That's
a
what
dangerous
that's my mission.
situation.
That's my mission.
Let me know when you help
statement.
someone.
Next time we're in a dangerous situation, I'm going to use one of your Glow 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 products
To look beautiful.
You have
as a
Fine.
weapon.
You have to give it to us, though. We're not paying for that.
Yeah.
I've given you guys so many samples, and
Yeah.
I've seen them
but
in
now
your
I'm
house.
learning that they actually have
You
uses.
put my samples in your garage, and for some reason, you put caution tape around it, Kourtney. Why?
I was trying to keep everyone in my household safe.
And so
Wow.
that her drivers don't run into it and cause an explosion.
That's only happened once, just one reported case, and we don't know if it was because of the glow, glow, glow.
Oh, please. Anyway, you don't have to be a fighter survivor and use Glow Glow Glow. You don't need to do that. So that's my advice. to you.
Anyway, shag, marry, kill.
I would shag.
I would shag-
I would shag Mariah.
I would shag Britney.
I'd shag Mariah. Well, me first. I'd shag Mariah. I'd marry Brady, and I'd kill Lana.
Why?
Because Lana gets on our nerves. She's just always going around being like, spiritually, I don't think that you're really
she's very
entwined
like
with your...
above everybody.
I agree.
I
with
can't
that.
see her like making me like helping me make dinner or clean the dishes. You just be like spiritually,
see
you could
Britney
do that
doing
your
that?
own. And like she's like, no, I see Britney just being like sweet and kind.
You said
at
that's who you're
least.
gonna marry.
Yeah,
I
I'd marry
would
her. She's
shag-
got money too.
I would shag Britney, marry Mariah, and kill Lana.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would do.
Yeah.
You'd shag Britney, marry Mariah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I would marry Mariah because that's security. The Kardasim Podcast is brought to you by Gizmo Grind. Gizmo Grind makes selling your used smartphones and other tech simple. Instead of trading it in for store credit, a Gizmo Grind trade gets you paid with your choice of check, Zelle, or PayPal, and it's all done online. Start by visiting the site and getting an instant quote. Print out the prepaid label and drop it off at your local CVS or USPS office. By visiting gizmogrind.com/the Kardasim Podcast, listeners of this podcast can receive an additional $10 bonus if you trade in your device today. That's gizmogrind.com/the Kardasim Podcast.
That's so watermelon. Watermelon.
Welcome to segment 2, That's So Watermelon, where we're given 5 random topics and we decide if each thing is so watermelon or so not watermelon.
You always talk like you've
What are
smoked
you-
cigarettes for years.
What are you? We're not getting.
I
like,
was not going to say anything.
I want this
It is what it
segment
is.
to go smoothly.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
It can't with that voice.
First topic:
there.
divorce. So watermelon or so not
Do you
watermelon?
have an opinion about that?
No, I don't.
Kim, like it's a segment. We're just talking about it.
A
We're just
divorce?
talking about it just as it is. Sometimes
Depending-
it's necessary.
Depending, it's so watermelon.
Listen, we don't have to get into details about like whether we've had it or not. Listen, but I'm just saying, sometimes if things don't work out and
Sometimes
two
they
people
need
decide,
to be done within, a few months, a month or
And
two.
it's different,
And
like, if
other
you-
times they take years.
and it's different. Like if you have family, like if you have family, it could be different. And I know it's different for everybody.
It's so watermelon, depending.
Yeah, it's a watermelon depending because things can get sticky. I'm not saying it's an easy thing, you know.
But if you're the one who wants
You know.
out, then
You know.
it's so
In the
watermelon.
know sense,
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, in the general sense,
You
you
know.
know.
I mean, like in general sense, I know. Yeah.
I would say it's so watermelon, and yeah, it does depend on the side.
Like if
John.
you get divorced, you may have
Thank you,
more.
Khloe.
You may have time to like do more studying, like to be like a lawyer in a bikini.
Are you
in
just
a
giving
bikini.
examples, Khloe?
Yes,
And
you know.
and you no longer have to attend church camps or anything,
Yeah, you know.
stuff like that.
Are you
Generally
guys just
speaking,
giving general?
generally
Yeah, it's just general
speaking.
example.
If you're just giving general examples, then sure.
Like if you're studying to be a lawyer and you're on in a bikini, ridiculously on a balcony.
This sounds so specific, Khloe.
No, it's not. You know.
Next topic: customer service. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So you had to clear your throat there for a second, Kim,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not your real voice.
No, it's called. I had a little something. I had a little tickle
Bullshit.
in my throat. You're used to things being in your throat, and you have to
Whatever.
clear
Well,
it.
I thought she was clearing her throat because we were about to talk about customer service.
No.
Oh, you think she
No.
was getting a little?
I will say customer service is so not watermelon because honestly, it's not needed. If you're a customer, know your product. Like, know what you're getting into.
You just
Kim.
always blame the customer.
Yeah, is the customer
I
ever
do have
right?
a call center.
You do not have a call center. You have crap.
I have we worked in the call center, which I later shut down, but you do, if you're a customer, just know how to service yourself.
One day, I want you to have the one person who works for your call center to come on the podcast, and I want to hear how he or she or they feels about it.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Like,
Absolutely.
what
I
if they're
will do
dealing with
that
a lot?
so
They're
much
probably
for you.
super stressed.
Like, I think the audience, let us know. Do you want to hear the one person? Like, just have them come on for like a tiny segment, like interview
I'll
them.
have to talk to JoJo.
JoJo.
Yep.
That's their name.
That's the answering machine's name because it isn't a person.
Anyway, moving
Chloe,
on.
there are legal documents that
I'm
say
gonna
they
do like a
don't
whole
need to show their
Exposed
appearance.
thing on Glow 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 one day.
I'd love to
I'd
see
totally
you try.
I'd watch
I have a
it.
camera following me, being like, "What's
I'm
going on
not-
in here?"
I'm not above suing my own sister, Chloe.
Whatever. Moving
Business
on.
is business. But I will say customer service is so not I don't know how you guys feel, but having a business, I know that it's so not watermelon.
Customer service is so watermelon when it works.
If you take the
It's so
time
watermelon.
to
It is
take
so
out
watermelon.
your wallet and be like, I want this thing, you don't deserve your money back.
Not how
It's
it
watermelon.
works.
Let's
You
move
stupid
on.
bitch. It is so watermelon, and it's a responsible thing to do as a
It's
business
so
owner.
not watermelon. You wouldn't
Booty Booty
know,
Pop Juice
Chloe.
has 100% money back guarantee if you're not satisfied. But guess what?
Wow,
Everyone's
was this
always
a plug?
satisfied.
Was that a plug right now? Are you kidding me?
I am the face.
Next topic, Taylor's songs. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
She is so
not watermelon.
talented.
She's very talented.
She's so talented.
It depends.
So watermelon.
No, it doesn't depend. So not watermelon. Have you ever heard her? And this isn't like, oh, I'm going after her because she's gone after me and she's publicly
It
embarrassed
is
me.
always a
or
competition
anything like
with
that.
you.
This is more like a artistic point of view, having had a hit song myself. I think I
Right.
know a little bit about this.
'Cause you
when
are
did
a
you have a
triple.
hit song?
Let me give you a little hit.
She is
Turn
a
it up.
triple.
Turn it up.
Oh,
yeah,
that
yeah.
one-time wonder.
Chloe, don't you know she's a triple threat?
She
can
is.
sing. She
Thank
can
you.
dance.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the other thing?
Triple threat. She can cry. She can complain.
That is such a wrong thing to say about Taylor.
And she is the best
she's a
scammer I know.
Taylor's songs, like from an artistic point of view, I will say there are times she's a little bit on key,
Oh my God.
and her tune and the guitar. Maybe she shouldn't play guitar and sing at the same time.
Kim,
like
maybe
there are
just-
some people who can't do two
You
things.
just don't
want to
admit she's talented.
Yeah,
There's
she's very
some
talented.
things that people can't do at once. And like,
Kim, does there even have to be a war between you two anymore? I mean, like the thing that caused
there
it.
is no war.
I mean,
there
like,
is no war.
You're talking about her personally, and we're just talking about her songs.
I'm talking from an artistic point of view.
Okay,
Kourtney.
let's be honest.
And you don't have to have your lyrics. Don't need stories every time.
They don't.
They
always.
should speak for themselves. Like, I know what the story is if you just give the lyrics. Do you need to tell me Romeo and like
What
really
do you want her to sing about? Going up and like turning it up? Just
playing a
what's-
jam? Yeah.
oh my God.
That's your story, to talk to the DJ to turn up the music.
That the
Yep.
girls are in the front, boys
that
in the
is
building.
see that's a good example of having lyrics that tell a good story. You want
Right.
something turned up, like it's very direct.
Okay, fine.
It's to the point. I don't have to wait till the end of the song to know that somebody
If-
got proposed to.
All right, so
Okay,
Taylor-
if this is just about her songs and not about her personally, then
This
fine,
is 100%
fine.
artistical.
Artistically, I think
Right.
she is talented. That's so watermelon.
yeah, her songs are
so
watermelon.
not watermelon. Like, get to the point. If you have a song, get to the point. I don't need a story to like walk
We'll
me
agree
through.
to disagree.
Fine, whatever.
It's like almost telling your audience, you don't know better. Like, let me tell you the story.
different strokes for different pokes.
Yeah. Yep.
I can go for some poke right now.
Next topic, defective products. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
Kim, you know all about this. Hit
Well,
it.
I wouldn't.
This is hilarious.
This is actually
'cause all of
pretty-
these topics are coming from
Kim,
our
out of
fans.
some of your successful products, sometimes there's a little
never
bit of
been
issue.
any
I tried.
defective products.
Let's be honest. This whole list is about you.
Yeah,
No.
they're coming for you.
Yeah.
No, how does Taylor doesn't relate to me. Customer service is not something I offer. Defective products, I've never had, they've always been effective.
Kim, we were just reading something about
What are
it
you
burning someone's face off.
And it effectively did the job.
Oh my God.
Did it not?
Yeah, because
Khloe?
it's a freaking bioweapon.
It did the job it wasn't intended to do.
It did the job it says it would do, which is to burn off that first layer of fungus. That person who was that burglar or whatever, that thief, had no fungus on their face.
Fine.
So it burned their skin.
Fine, you know nothing about it.
I don't. Defective products.
Okay, let's just talk about defective products in general. Okay, so one time I had a
Mm-hmm.
makeup. It was a lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
It made my lips like really feel
Fuller.
burned, and it really hurt.
Oh, wow. Who made
so
that?
I called said business, and
Mm-hmm.
they did not answer. Waited 4 minutes, nothing.
Wow, rude.
So that was a defective product. So I sent it back. Had to go through loops to get my
But then it come back to you.
$100 back.
You sent it back, but then it came back. Remember?
Yeah, I do. But I had to get creative in finding ways to get my $100 back. I happen to know the person who owns
That's
this
convenient.
line. It was very convenient.
Wow,
like
that's
very
really-
close with this person.
And you
That's pretty
spoke
cool.
face to
Their
face with
purse-
this person.
Yes, many times. You can say that we're like sisters.
Wow,
And-
amazing.
They happened to have their purse there. There was a $100 bill. I happened to grab it back,
Mhm.
and the lipstick slipped into their purse, and I got my money back. But not everybody has that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Connection.
stop. I'm gonna
That's
stop you
very
right there.
effective.
I know exactly who you're talking about, and Kylie needs to know about this. If she's putting out defective
Kylie actually
products,
makes great products, so I don't think it's
if
Kylie.
Kylie is putting out defective products like this, like, let her know.
Mm.
Don't hold back and let Kylie know.
So we
Yeah, if she
should
ever
let-
had a product that had a problem, I would tell her.
And that is what
I always
you did.
do.
That is what you did. I know you don't want to hurt Kylie's feelings, but it'll be between It'll be between me and you.
And the listeners.
Kim,
Yeah,
I want to
we know.
literally strangle you right
People
now.
don't
Yeah,
go after
me
Kylie.
too.
She doesn't know any better. She's still learning.
And this person that I'm talking about
Kylie.
is very delusional sometimes.
Oh my God, don't
Would you
speak
say-
about our baby sister like that.
Never said I
Would you
was.
say this person is in the room with us?
like a metaphorically?
No.
Then yes.
Last topic. Gluten. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So not watermelon. It's
Why?
in some tasty foods, but to get this revenge body, I actually had to take a break from gluten.
I would say it's so watermelon because it's in the name. It's the glue that holds the food together. If you don't have gluten, it's just gonna fall apart. Like who
Kim,
wants
you're absolutely wrong.
no, I think she's
slice-
onto something.
Who wants a slice of cake that right when you cut into it's just like instead of
I'm not saying I'm not
That's
disagreeing
the-
that
it
some
is the
gluten-free foods are
glue.
powdery.
it is the glue that holds it together. It glues tons.
I don't know about that,
Right.
but what I will say is that I know that certain people can have gluten and all this stuff, but with gluten, there's some gluten foods that are actually kind of tasty. Like there are Oreos that are gluten-free.
In the
They're
cream,
not as sweet,
the
but
cream is the gluten.
I
'cause
think
it holds
anything
the two
with
sides.
gluten is delicious, so it's so watermelon.
it
It's
is,
so
but
watermelon.
not for
If
everybody.
you can have it, it is so watermelon.
Yeah, but not for everybody. Because if you want to get a revenge body, sometimes you
Oh
gotta
my
stay away
goodness!
from the gluten.
If you plug one more thing, Khloe.
That wasn't a plug. I'm not doing that show anymore.
Yeah, but you're
It's
still
just a
plugging
thing.
yourself.
It's just a thing. You're gonna really judge me about plugging things that people create for themselves, Kim?
The sun is so glow, glow, glow today.
Chloe's
hasn't it
just conceited and likes to talk about herself.
That
We-
is
we already
true.
know
Oh,
this.
because
I'm
nobody.
not like that.
Because we're not. Because you're not conceited
been?
in
I'm
any way.
definitely
No,
not
I'm
like
not.
that. Kourtney isn't.
I just know
not.
that I'm beautiful and I don't have to work that hard.
Okay.
Who's
The
Smartest.
me.
Me. Now it's time for segment 3, Who's the Smartest? We're given 2 random words we don't know and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest. And now for an announcement. Hello, besties. So I have finished counting the winners for each episode of Who's the
Okay.
Smartest.
Oh my god! I'm scared.
Well, not finally, but like
I'm scared.
All right. And up until episode 51, also including the ties you guys have
Okay.
as a win for
Mm-hmm.
the
each
suspicion
of you.
is killing me.
Chloe has won it 13 times
Weak.
when Kim is 1 win behind with 12.
what?
The segment runner Kourtney has won it 11 times. Therefore, it's safe to say Chloe is the smartest.
Wow.
Oh my god! I mean,
Wow.
I'm not surprised, but
That-
oh my god! Like me, I'm the winner. I'm winning. Like oh my god,
This was from our Sammy L.
that is so watermelon. I mean,
I'm disgusted
listen.
by this
As a fighter and survivor, you
I
have
think-
to be the sharpest.
by this birth of
I think they
justice.
miscalculated.
I think that our
I
listeners
think there
are
needs to be.
smarter than
I
that.
could believe Kourtney's last, but like Khloe first, really.
Wow.
I think there needs to be a miscount for this. Like,
Kim,
do
you're
a
literally
miscount.
one behind. So maybe if you do well today,
I
you
think
can
the names
catch
maybe,
up.
Maybe they have us confused.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I have 13 and Khloe has 12.
All right, let's move on to the first word.
Denial.
Okay, we're all really close, so this is anybody's game.
But it's currently mine.
If Kourtney gets both of these right, then she's tied with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Which,
I lose count like by the next
Listen,
episode.
who's really keeping count except for everybody listening?
Wow.
all right, first word, scambling. SCAMBLING.
This I actually got. I'm pretty sure this is when you have a scam and you're gambling. Like it's a scam you could gamble with.
Okay.
The scam is gambling.
Listen, this is kind of a complex word.
Oh my
Scam.
god, are you really gonna act like
trying
you're
to
some
sound
If you
smart.
break
Like
down
you're some
if you break
Einstein
down
bagel?
the word, you can see that it's not a verb because it is not an action.
isn't that words that end in ing or don't they?
That's exactly why it is a verb.
Is it a conjunction?
Scambling to me is the process of breaking down
Mm-hmm.
certain materials and elements
example?
Like rock material, things breaking down, decomposing. It's
Like Johnny's
scambling.
over there scambling the rocks.
To break it down, minerals, materials, to break things
like
down.
at a quarry.
Sure,
where they
but
break
it's just
stuff
the process
down.
of something, whatever it is.
They're scambling.
Gambling can be applied to
A
many
quarry
things,
is where
but
you
it's
go
to break
swimming.
down certain matters of I'm smart.
I think it's another word for scrambling.
Why would they drop the R?
I don't know.
It's an old English term.
So like
Kim.
when you're like, oh, I'm scambling, my brain is scambled.
Sure.
I want those
Yeah.
eggs scambled. Go to a restaurant and say that, Kourtney, since
I
it means
will.
the same thing.
I will say it.
I'm pretty sure it's gambling, but it's a scam.
I'm still the smartest.
So it's like I'm taking a risk. I'm scambling, Johnny boy.
Shut up.
It means obsolete, brawling, quarrelsome, carelessly done, scattered.
Damn it. That's a point for Kourtney.
What did you say?
She
You said-
literally said scramble, another word for scramble, but the word's not used anymore.
She didn't say scramble. She said scattered. Or did they say?
Listen, irregularly spread out. So yeah, it's pretty
That's
much the
scrambled.
But I'm thinking like
Scattered.
eggs being scrambled.
What about
half?
half a point? I think she gets half a point because
Li-
it's like there, but not 100% there.
Same. It says scattered, rambling, a town gambling in all directions.
to break apart.
Damn it. That's a point for Kourtney.
That's to break apart.
No, you're not even close, Khloe.
Yes, I am.
I haven't
No.
had a point in a while. Feels good.
Wow.
Enjoy that.
This
Listen,
rare
even if somebody
victory.
surpasses me today, you won't. It's impossible mathematically. But
Now I'm tied with Kim.
Ew.
All right, time for the second word.
I'm ready for this.
are you?
Vanitarianism. I think that's how you say it. VANITARIANISM.
I think it means okay. So you know how there's vandalism,
Yep.
except for it has to do like just like it's just like a longer unnecessary word that has to do with vandalism.
Okay.
Or
I
it
was
has, or it
kind
has
of-
to, I was thinking voyeurism, but that's a different thing.
Yes. I was kind of thinking that like that's the art of vandalizing. It's called vanitarianism, but it probably is something more like
What they used to do with the muskets. and
I
the
think this has
British
to do with
days.
people who live in a van.
Listen,
Like I'm going to go as simple as possible. Vanitarianism is when you live in a van and you choose to live that way. Like that's your lifestyle.
So like when you're nomadic.
I'm part of the vanitary like
you
that
don't mean like a
movie.
trailer. You
That
mean an
movie that
actual
just
van.
came out, Everyone's Land.
Yeah, they're nomads.
That movie where she's like in a van, that was vanitarianism.
I mean,
You in a bucket. It's vanitarianism, all of it.
It's really good stuff.
The bucket.
maybe I'll
the
skip it.
gas.
Maybe I'll skip that one. Okay, got that. Kourtney, what do you think it is?
I think it's like a longer word for the word vanity.
Wow.
Wow. Miss Big Shot got 1 point tied with Kim over here.
Great. Now these points are gonna mess with their head, guys. I'm no better than you.
literally-
I'm no
Oh,
better
wow. Wow.
than you. Please.
Chloe,
I'm no better
shut-
than you.
I am
Shut
better
up.
than them, so
Or I think it has to do with vandalism.
Mm-hmm.
If it is what Kourtney thinks it is, I'm gonna freaking throw her out of this window.
okay. There's a word that's close to it. It says vanitarian. So I think that's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so what do they do?
It says pursuit of vain things.
No.
Okay, well,
I am better than you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this segment because this is the last time we're ever doing it.
Oh my god.
It's done.
Okay. I'm gonna need some froyo after this.
Wow,
This-
I actually caught up.
This is devastating.
Listen, it's not a
I am
competition,
not-
but I am better.
We're not doing this anymore.
Listen,
This game went from fun
I-
to
you're
I'm
right.
not doing this
Right, maybe we
anymore.
shouldn't do this anymore. I think that we should just take the total
done.
that we had before today's
Before this segment,
and just
yeah.
go. Like
Well, no.
I have 13.
Well, this is my segment, and I say we move on with the point scores.
no.
I say we
Keep
don't.
them.
We don't do points anymore.
All right,
Starting
everyone.
from this
Thanks
episode.
for joining our podcast. It was great to see you.
Thank you so much for listening. But starting from this episode, we do not count the
yeah, we
points
don't. What we
gained.
had before is what
Because
it is.
well,
No, that's not true.
No,
a little
actually, let's
bit.
take it what it is now and then just go because 13,
No.
12, whatever.
no.